Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Babel Rolls Playcast. Man, this been a hell of a 2 weeks for movies or for HBO
Yeah,
Max. We
yeah.
got what do we got? We got the Zack Snyders cut of Justice League,
All
Godzilla
four
versus
hours of
Kong,
it.
Godzilla versus
Oh,
Kong.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm drinking a brisk tea right now. Now, little burpee. uh,
uh,
Mortal
Mortal
Kombat.
Kombat got pushed back.
Oh, when? Really? When?
Yeah, a few days ago. It's only a week though. seven
Damn
days.
it. That's fine. All right. I was kind of looking forward to watching Mortal, but then we have Suicide Squad that they're throwing up on HBO Max.
Mm-hmm.
So we're in for a hell of a month, or at
Yeah,
least HBO Max is doing a thing where it's only putting up the movie for a month and then it's gonna take it down for Godzilla versus Kong.
yeah. That's weird.
Well, not really. I mean, how are you gonna make people buy the movie? You know,
Fair enough.
and it's because the whole HBO Max thing. It's you can get movies from the comfort of your own home.
Yeah. So
Like you
just
don't have to go to
convenient.
like a busy theater now more than ever now because COVID and everything.
Yeah.
So you can't really go outside. But I never really liked movie theaters to begin with.
You didn't, and which I find very weird.
It hurts my ears.
You baby.
No, my ears are damaged.
Yeah, because someone wanted to get an ear infection.
Shut up. That's not even my fault. Whatever. So we're gonna be talking about the Zack Snyder's
Batman.
Justice League, and then we'll be talking about Godzilla versus Kong,
And then Godzilla versus Batman.
and then Captain Godzilla, American Godzilla,
No,
Zilla,
it's American Kaiju, you butt baby.
American Kaiju. There we go. I was all over the place. Do
Yeah,
you wanna start with that before we do anything else?
sure.
Tell them what the
I don't know
hell
much about him.
this is just like an American Kaiju.
Yeah, so someone decided to do, I think it was Thunderbolt Ross, maybe. He wanted to do another super soldier, but for some reason they mixed it with like I don't know radioactivity,
Something.
and they got a kaiju Captain America.
What was his name? Do you remember the guy's name?
I don't remember it. It's so stupid though.
Yeah, I mean, with Marvel, a lot of Marvel's stuff was a hit and miss,
Yeah,
especially when they started out with the whole comic book line. DC was doing their thing. Marvel almost went out of business.
yeah,
Well, actually, a lot of places almost went out of business during that era. But here we are, franchises and movies and own platforms and stuff. HBO Max has got DC. Disney Plus has Marvel.
Todd Ziller is the guy's name.
Mm, Todd
He's a giant.
Ziller.
He's a giant Godzilla with the American flag tattooed all across his chest.
Todd Ziller.
Yes, Todd Ziller.
Is that just like a weird amalgamation of Godzilla?
Yes,
Oh my god, it's so stupid. It's like
it's great. I
it's like
love
the
him.
most boring normal guy being named Tad Strange.
Yeah, that's great.
Got that from Gravity Falls.
Oh,
There's a guy in there. He's like, my name is Tad Strange, and he comes out from like this apocalyptic scenario, and
yeah.
he's like, this will scar me for the rest of my life. No, so we'll start off with Zack Snyder's Justice League since it's just Justice League, but with all the parts supposed to be in it.
Yeah,
And then we'll give you a spoiler warning before we go into
details.
yeah, because by the time this video goes up, it should be a few days. I still need to get all the clips together and throw it
Yeah,
out and everything. Since I'm using we're not using Discord to record the playcast. We're actually using recordings off of the PS4. So
yeah.
but
It's more convenient.
so I watched the first Justice League. I stopped halfway
Yes.
through. I'm like, this is not as good as I thought it'd be.
No.
I'm a superhero fanboy, so it doesn't matter if it's Spider-Man or
If it's Marvel,
Batman.
DC, Action Comics, what would that used to be DC?
Yeah, or Image Comics and stuff. I don't, I
Image
don't,
Comics, Dark Horse,
I don't really don't care what it
Diesel.
was. Don't bring up Diesel. You probably still want to bring up
Hey,
Diesel, but
I'm buying you a comic.
you can find one. Um, before all that was going on, like I had no problem with like I like the CW Flash.
Yeah, that's fine.
I like I like the CW shows, even when they become too like novella style esque.
Yeah, they do tend to become a bit romancy.
And I thought it's not a big a deal. I
Right.
can enjoy the Justice League movie, so I watched it as against my better judgment. Watched the rest of it, and
Mm-hmm.
so many people are like, "No, the Zack Snyder cut's not coming. It's not coming now." Blah 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 blah. And you have all these people who are like, "No, release the Snyder cut." Until finally, when they announced it, I was so hyped for it. I was
I
like,
wasn't. I thought it was gonna be Dookie.
"Yeah, you were very skeptical." And you mentioned
I
that in
was
the
hoping it
sniper.
would be Poopy.
You mentioned in the sniper elite playthrough that you didn't you were like that's probably gonna be bad.
Yeah, I had my doubts about it. I
But
still do,
lo and behold, it came out. All
and it
four
was fine.
hours of it. I liked it. I enjoyed it a lot. It was hell of a lot better than the first cut of it.
Yeah, the Joss Whedon version.
Yeah, and got my mom to watch it. I was just like, call me if you have any questions if you don't know what's going on. She said she enjoyed the movie. There are a bunch of like cameos that went over her head, but
Yeah,
her knowledge isn't like it's just whatever she saw me doing or watching her. You know,
yeah,
but the movie itself was just. Can we just talk about like the first 2 hours was just like exposition or like
yeah. It was just set up for like the
setting
team.
up everything that was going on and the entirety of what was like. It was such a good build up. I'm like, man, this is crazy. How long have I been watching this? 2 hours. When does the movie start? Not like when does
Yeah,
yeah, but like it wasn't like too boring. It was just it was very engulfed, very interesting. Seeing the Flash, seeing Aquaman, seeing
yeah.
all these
Seemed like the
people.
natural progression.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it was enjoyable. I forgot that I had just lost 4 hours of my time watching the movie.
Yeah,
Not in a bad way, lost it, but it was just such a good cut of it. I doubt we'll see any more 4 hour long Justice League movies. And a lot of people are
yeah,
like, no, that's it. That's it. That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting. You got the Snyder cut. That's it. But see, the thing is, though, is that it shouldn't be that way. Like, you saw how good, or how well it was. And even people, when they saw Josh Whedon's, one of the, I forgot who it was, said, you cannot let him see that movie. You can't let him see what they did to the movie.
uh huh.
And Zack Snyder's cut was just superior. However, he did have the benefit of putting all 4 hours on
Yeah,
the
the
thing
studio did cave in and like they're like, oh yeah, we'll let you do 4 hours of it.
on HBO Max. You got Black Suit of Superman. You got a bit of a telling of like Flash.
Mm-hmm.
You got him giving an explanation. His ability to break through the Speed Force and like travel back in time a little bit,
Yeah.
and the entirety of just the the concept of the anti-life equation coming, Dark Side being in there. You see Granny
Mm-hmm.
Goodness, you see Apocalypse and stuff, and you even see members of the Green Lantern Corps. But albeit it's in I think a vision he
It's in
has,
a flashback.
and then it's a flashback from the first time Darkseid showed up, and in a premonition of what's gonna happen when Darkseid shows
Mm-hmm.
up. I think you see Kilowog, or you see someone who looks like Kilowog. I think it
Yeah.
might be Kilowog. I
It's not. It's one of the other members.
but there it was that, and it was just so much all in one thing, and I had no problem watching the 4 hours of it.
Yeah.
But given that, I would probably watch another like sequel that's 2 hours since the first movie already established what was going on.
Yeah. So there's not really much left to tell,
Yeah,
at
but
least
I
according
mean,
to like the original plan.
yeah. Also, what's the deal with Ezra Miller choking out that woman?
Um, I don't know. Apparently he's not fired though, so whatever.
Yeah, sorry if you heard the click. It's early in the day and people are more active. We try to do this at night, but Robert's family's crazy,
My family is active during the night.
very active during the night. They're like nocturnal.
They are.
Um,
Well,
what's up? Okay, coffee.
I mean, they spend all day at work, so like, what little time they're awake for like the rest of the day. They
Yeah,
spend it being crazy.
yeah, yeah. And me, last night I was like, I'm tired. I'm getting there. I can't. And you're like, no,
Yeah,
stop being a baby. And you're like, I haven't slept yet. It's been a
I haven't.
while.
Yeah, I hadn't slept in like 24 hours.
So Robert ended up just passing out. All right.
I stayed until
So
like 5 in the morning.
yeah. So okay. So we got our impressions out of the way. Theoretically speaking, the movie itself is enough to establish a universe for the Justice League.
Yeah, the
Like
Snyderverse.
yeah, it doesn't have to be like you don't have to confine to well. There's already a Batman. It's Ben Affleck Batman. Yeah, but CW did a multiverse crossover thing in their Crisis on Infinite Earths, where Grant Gustin Flash met Urza Miller Flash, and they acknowledged as them being different multiverse Flashes. Yeah. See,
Yes,
for me, I always thought if it's you from an alternate Earth, wouldn't you look the same?
probably. I mean,
But
slight difference maybe.
I always thought like you would always look the same. But then I thought, what if the theory is that the closer the universes are, the more likelihood that you look the same. But the
Yeah,
further you go out, the more different those people. Like it's you, but if circumstances were changed, like it's still you, but in different scenarios. So your appearance would change throughout the course of the multiverse. But I just figure that like the more further outs out there, a lot more foreign that you find yourself. You might find a you that's just really fucking weird.
yeah,
Yeah.
like an alien me.
Or like a you, but he has just weird hands sticking out of his butt cheeks.
Ew,
They have wheels on them that hold the
ew.
wheels in place, so that's how you get around on like your handicap like scenario. Ugh. Sorry, I didn't even put that image in your head.
Yeah, thank you.
All right,
It's
but
terrifying.
so we got over our impressions. Let's break the movie down, and let's outside perspective of like a fan kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing. I'd say that it was a pretty big dick move to take advantage of Zack Snyder backing away from the movie just based off of what he was going through at the time.
But I don't think they took advantage of them. They're just like, yeah, we need the movie done.
Well,
I mean, technically, the movie was done.
it was done, but they, John
Awful
Whedon came
hours
and
were
chopped it up.
filmed, which is fine because like he was like, yeah, whatever, finish the movie, and then the studio's like, okay, cool, we're bringing in the guy who did Avengers, so everything should be fine.
Yeah, and then he
Uh,
bastardized it. What if he was like a
yeah.
secret double agent? They're like, hey, yeah, the Justice League movie, go there, mess it up.
He shows up and like he meets with like Jeff Johns and like the other WB executives. He's just like, how Hydra, and then like they're like, okay, fuck up the movie.
Like it's just one big corporate, just like sabotage.
Espionage.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like sabotage, like saboteurs. Now, I'm not saying the movie was perfect. Like, oh, just it's out there. It's a lot better than the Josh Whedon cut. There were some
Yeah.
liberties taken with the hold on, who the hell's messaging us right now? It's a Blakeinator.
Stay focused.
Sorry. Also, Blake Machine hello. Uh so the fact that Urza Miller wasn't already, or that Barry Allen wasn't already CSI,
Mm-hmm.
kind of bothered me, and the fact that it looked like he was homeless.
Yeah, but that's just Ezra Miller. He always looks homeless.
No, I'm talking about like his layout, like his whole lab and everything.
Yeah.
Then what bothered me was the way Cyborg looked.
Really?
Yeah, he looked too. It looked like it depended too heavy on CGI.
Well, yeah. I mean, he is a giant robot.
Okay, no. So yeah, but like, hear me out. That you've seen the Hulkbuster and you've seen Iron Man's suit.
Iron
What?
Man is CGI.
Yeah, and but it still looks like a suit. Like it. So what I'm trying to say is like
Because that's a suit. Cyborg is
Cyborg.
made of alien tech, so he looks like alien tech.
Yeah, but he still had a humanoid shape. His legs bothered me. They looked a little too skinny. Like how
Okay.
you know what looked a little too skinny. We'll get that. We'll get to that in a little bit.
Uh huh.
his legs, but his I would understand that he didn't understand the technology. I would have
Uh,
thought that maybe towards the middle of it, once he had a better understanding of how his body worked, that he would kind of shape it and form it and make himself look a little bit more like the cyborgs that we see uh in Teen Titans or in some of the other DC movies where he's just a big like guy. He looks like he's wearing a bunch of cybernetic armor.
yeah,
Like
but
his
I don't think
body,
he gets to choose the shape of his body.
yeah, he does.
Not really.
Yes,
I
he
mean,
does.
he
No,
can,
he can change his arm to however he wants. He makes two pieces of tech coming out of his back of his arm. He can reshape himself
yeah,
if he needs be. He even
but I
changes
don't think
himself
that
to is an extension. He can create and attach stuff to his body and make it his own. That's how his body works. It's like
that would be creating matter, and I don't think you can just create matter out of
no,
nothing.
not create matter out of nothing. Well, he created two hands out of his back of
No, they're
stuff that
part of
was.
his.
I was talking about he can reshape it and take stuff and put it on. Like he's not. It's not out of nowhere. It's stuff that he already has. Cyber has been
Like
known to
the
be able to like change his armor. Like he was able to put a mask over himself, like a helmet.
yeah, I figured that just came from like somewhere inside his like, you know,
Yeah.
not his
So
butt, but like inside his armor.
like, cause like it like there have been different interpretations of his powers, and that you seen Doom Patrol how the more damage he takes, like more of his body starts becoming robotic or cybernetic, and that
Yeah,
in his body like that stuff repairs it. I'm assuming that
yeah,
his state of what the way he looks like is just the state of him not knowing how to like really use it because his dad's telling him you can do so much more. You can do a hell of a
yeah,
lot more with your body. Like you can, and he can create thrusters. He can create the sonic boom cannon, which looked a little
sure,
weird. That one looked a little. It's not a big
it's
deal. It's
fine.
just I would have been like I like the whole the cannon like thing. Um, did he say booyah in any of the during the
I
movie?
don't think he ever said it,
Damn it.
which would have been
Um,
cool, like a nice little
yeah,
reference.
yeah. So that like his. I'm not saying he creates man out of nothing. I'm saying he can reshape his what he already has into looking into something else. Just
Okay,
the way he reshapes the cannon. I'm saying it'd have been nice to see him form himself to look a little bit more humanoid. Not
yeah,
saying that because like his legs looked a little skinny, his body looked a little weird and stuff, and the armor and stuff, and he had that light. I thought he would have been more like changing it to a circle, and then reshape the rest of the way he looks into look a little bit more like the cyborg we usually see in the comics and stuff.
yeah, but that's just nitpicky at this point.
Yeah, this is nitpicky. That's just me being kind of stuff. Like I like,
Like you're used to seeing him the way he looks in like the comics and cartoons and whatnot.
yeah. So
Is
like
all.
I'm just used to seeing the entirety of just like Batman look good. I mean, he's just a guy in a suit. You
Yeah,
know, Superman's suit looks amazing. You know, especially in black. Wonder Woman, the more you can say, it's just she's usually wearing armor, which fits the motif of being an Amazon.
yeah,
Uh, Aquaman, the armor itself did look like battle armor,
yeah.
and what he gets in his movie. All right, did you hear that?
No,
Okay, cool. All right, sorry if I paused it, but in Aquaman, his movie, he actually looked like he had scale plated armor,
yeah,
so that was pretty badass, and I thought that was really cool as well. Like it's just nitpicky that Cyborg looked a little weird. However, it didn't take me away from the movie. It still looked really badass. You know,
mm-hmm.
Batman doing his thing, and then Superman coming in to help save them. Then it was just the extra cameos that were thrown in there. Like you have
Yeah,
Martian Manhunter.
yeah. He shows up for a split second.
Yeah, like but like it's like he's working behind the scenes and like kind of pushing things to where like he's just you see
Like
it.
he's influencing things.
Yeah, you see him do it once with Lois Lane,
Mm-hmm.
and then you see like I wanted to interpret that as him still moving things around and slowly assembling them
Yeah.
to how they were, and seeing the movie go the way it did
Mm-hmm.
makes me think that oh well what if he was there the entire time? I mean, he's a shapeshifter, so he takes
He was
whatever
there the
form.
entire time.
Yeah, like, wait, was he?
Yeah, he was there in Man of Steel. Not as Martian Manhunter, but in his human form.
Oh, I haven't seen Man of Steel.
Oh, well, yeah, he's there. He shows up.
That's probably was a little lost on me. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
he plays like a general.
all right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But other than that, the movie itself, the action was good. It was there. The
Mm-hmm.
premise, Steppenwolf was,
Steppenwolf looked a lot better.
and he had a lot more depth to him. He wasn't just he was trying to go back home, and you can see
Yeah, he
why
just
he was doing what he was doing.
yeah.
So, hey, my mic. Sorry about that.
Like the original Steppenwolf, he was a bit weird with the mother boxes.
Mm-hmm.
And this
Like,
one, he's like, "Oh, I'm just collecting them for Darkseid,
yeah, like
so I can go home."
for him, pleasing Darkseid was like the whole multi. Like, this is what Darkseid wants. This is what he gets. He
Yeah.
finds the anti-life equation. It's on Earth,
Mm-hmm.
and he even has just like it's not like he's just some mindless idiot or like the bad guy of the week. He is like a character
With
there
depth.
with depth. He's a very intrigued like bad guy. He's there to serve Darkseid. He's there to go home, and he's there to do what he needs to do. Just to do it. It has. But it's still the villain esque. Like he shouldn't be doing that
Yeah.
and kind of thing. But I would have liked to see a little bit more of what was going on in Apocalypse.
Yeah.
But
A
again,
little
that's
more
still
apocalypse stuff would have been cool.
yeah, that's still nitpicky. That's still, I mean, Apocalypse could come in the second movie. I mean, you know,
If they decide to continue with like Snyder's
yeah, like we can easily do Zack Snyder's Dark Side War, or, Apocalypse,
whatever. Yeah.
like Zack Snyder's Justice League Apocalypse, where
Mm-hmm.
he just shows up and that's when you start seeing like other things, introduce more heroes, introduce more Green Lanterns. Like once they realized the anti-life equation was there, someone had already set in motion like, hey, the anti-life equation's on Earth. We should send some lanterns over there because we know for a fact Darkseid's gonna want to go over there, and
Yeah.
Darkseid isn't somebody you mess with. And
Yeah.
that could also lead into more other like another Green Lantern movie, or who knows? I mean, well, there's the Green Lantern
Well,
Corps.
Green Lantern is getting a show on HBO Max.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty dope.
I don't know which Lantern it's supposed to be, or if it's just like the Lantern Corps in general.
Well, I mean, you have so many. You have Hal Jordan, you have John Stewart, Kyle Rayner, you have Guy
Yeah.
Gardner. Um, what's the? I can't remember the newer ones.
Isn't it
It's
like Alan something?
no Alan Scott's another one, but I think Alan Scott's like Earth
Yeah.
2.
Oh, okay.
But there was they're the main primary on Earth.
Yeah.
there are two other humans. I can't remember their names for the life of me right now, but there were those that can also work as well, and then you can easily
Mm-hmm.
just spin out. But I doubt they'll keep Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck as the main heroes and stuff. I mean, even for Shazam. I mean, well, Shazam could probably show up in another Justice League.
Yeah.
You
They
know,
can include them.
they were very heavy on the references. Like Superman shows up at the end of Shazam.
Mm-hmm.
But all in all, good movie. Big on fan service.
Apparently, the plan originally was to do three films, like three Justice League films. One is where Steppenwolf shows up. He looks for the mother boxes. Like basically, this movie would have been like the first one.
Yeah.
Second one would have been Darkseid coming to Earth and like messing stuff up. And then the third one would have basically just been Injustice. Is what the original plan was.
Or like a what if scenario. Only instead of the Joker getting in his way, it's just Darkseid doing his thing.
Yeah, except instead of being a what if, it would be like straight up canon.
Yeah, so like the way they can do that is Darkseid ends up doing it, and then Superman gets he does his thing right, and Darkseid's like, oh good, yes, finally you can do it in the name of Darkseid, and he just starts choking Darkseid. He's like, no, you're a problem too. You pose a big threat to what I have in mind, and just takes out Darkseid
Sure,
and dons Darkseid armor, but with Superman emblem. That'd be pretty cool.
that'd be pretty cool.
But so we talked about that, but let's get to the nightmare scenario. A nightmare that could possibly be an event that may happen. Because I was very confused in the Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, when
Mm-hmm.
Flash showed up
Yeah.
and it looked like he was wearing something.
Mm-hmm.
Now it makes sense when you see the Nightmare scenario. He's wearing the armor.
Yeah, it's just that the in the like the dream sequence, like the face plate is peeled back.
Yeah. So you can see that, there's times where like Joker mentions Harley Quinn and Robin.
Batman, yeah, Robin.
I'm assuming Jason Todd. That's who I'm assuming. It's
Yeah.
But it could be anybody. I mean, this is a different interpretation of those events.
Mm-hmm.
And then Batman, the way he threatens Joker and Joker starts shaking, he's like, "You almost got me."
Yeah, that was a pretty good scene.
It was, and then what's the name? What's the name of the trope where they have their hood up and it's just a cloth around them? You know what I'm talking about? Cyborg was
Oh,
wearing it. It's like I always like that trope. I think in Halo
it's
5,
literally just wearing a cloak.
in Halo 5, Master Chief was wearing it,
Yeah, for some reason.
and Kenshiro had one too.
Sure.
And then you just never see it again. It's just like, oh, who's that? Man, you know who that is.
Yeah.
All in all, though, and it still kept coming too. Martian Manhunter shows up like after Bruce Wayne wakes up from the nightmare,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just like, oh yeah, certain things are gonna happen. I'm Martian Manhunter. Bye.
He's like, I've seen what you and your team can do. I have a stake in this earth, so I'd like to join. He's like, all right, cool.
Yeah, and it could easily just be, just them setting up the Hall of Justice. You can start seeing,
Mm-hmm.
Queen Consolidated, like Queen Industries coming in. You can start seeing like Green Arrow. You can start seeing other people.
Yeah, because when Batman finally goes back to like the mansion, or I guess Bruce, he's like, oh, we'll have a table here with 6 chairs and room for more. So it sets up for more Justice League members.
Yeah, I mean, whether we see another movie or any other tie-ins,
It remains to be seen, but people are trying to get like a Snyderverse restored.
yeah,
It's just whether WB likes money or not.
yeah. Also, if it translate well, I mean, it's still an avenue that it can be traversed. But the Zack Snyder film was just brought to us, so it hasn't been a month yet. But
Yeah.
who knows? Who knows? We don't know yet. This is the Flashpoint movie. There's still a whole bunch of other stuff. I mean, the Justice League's story can still be told in other
Yeah.
people's movies, and eventually we can have those build-ups from there. Like most movies connect
Yeah.
together. But other than that, Zack Snyder's Justice League, it's pretty good. I give it a watch.
Yeah.
Even if
I'd get it.
if you
I
give me a second, I have to sneeze. Give me a second. I'm gonna
Oh,
mute.
God.
Hold on, I'm muting. Oh god, my neck.
You're right there.
Yeah, it was an ugly sneeze. No. So what I say is that if you guys get HBO Max, I'd wait, maybe till about a few days from now to do it, so you can like get it this month, so you can watch Mortal Kombat, then watch Justice League, and then Godzilla vs Kong before it leaves HBO Max.
Yeah.
Or at least I think they're gonna take it off HBO Max. I'm not entirely too sure. But speaking of that, we are now going to be entering spoilers for Godzilla versus King Kong, or Godzilla versus Kong.
Godzilla wins.
No, he doesn't.
He technically does. He kills Kong.
Well, I was gonna give a thing. Hold on.
Well.
What? Kill that? Okay, I see what you're doing. No, okay, none of that's true. Just shut up for a second, all right? Okay, look,
Okay.
listen. What Robert said isn't true. If you guys want to hop off this video and avoid spoilers, that's perfectly fine. You come back and watch it when you're done watching the movie. If you don't care for spoilers and are still gonna watch it, you can go ahead and fine. But for those of you clicking off, we have a bunch of other videos you guys can check out. All right, most of you guys still
Godzilla
here.
dies. Right, just swap the story.
Shut up. All right. Okay, so we're moving on. Godzilla versus Kong. You've been warned, and we're anti spoilers. God, man, that was fucking crazy.
Yeah, Godzilla beat the shit out of Kong.
Yeah, like I was expecting, like, cause Kong, it was more centered around Kong, and then he just like he whoops him the first time around.
Yeah,
Godzilla
there's
whoops
essentially
him
like
the second, but like he really like Godzilla's like, all right, let's do this again. And this is the rematch, and just starts whooping
yeah,
on Kong. But in light of that, there are people still mad.
yeah. I can see why now, because some of the writing is a bit sloppy, but like it's fine.
Yeah, it's not. That's nothing too like. Uh, like to be fair, I wasn't here for like humans. I'm
Yeah.
here to see Godzilla and Kong beat the shit out of each other. Just like when
Well,
I
even
watched
then,
Godzilla and Godzilla King of Monsters, I was there to watch Godzilla wreck some fools.
yeah, but like even then, some of the monster writing is pretty bad. Like there's a part where Kong goes to like the center of the earth, finds out his
Hollow Earth,
ancestry. Yeah, no, he goes to Middle Earth. He sees Bilbo
Frodo.
Baggins. No, yeah, yeah. So he finds out like his ancestry, and he's like, "Oh, cool. I'm king of this place, I guess." And like he gets his axe that you see in the trailer, and for some reason that pisses off Godzilla. So Godzilla just like atomic blast through the entire Earth, all the way to the center.
Whoa,
And it's like it's weird because like he's in Hong Kong, or like where else does the movie take place? It's Hong Kong.
no, they're in Hong Kong.
Yeah, yeah.
They're in China.
And so he blasts all the way from like one side of the earth to the center of it. And it's like, if he could do that, why doesn't he just do that against any other monster? You know what
Blast
I
its
mean?
way through. Well, see, because like the Earth still like you don't understand like the. Now this is me just not debunking anything. It's just that it could be for the fact that certain mutations and certain people aren't affected by that certain radiation. Like the Earth itself is nothing special. I mean, he could probably atomic blast his way through it because it's just the Earth. I mean, the Earth doesn't have a stronger integrity. Some of the other monsters like King Ghidorah, Baragon, and the other people he's fought probably are made of something thicker than they are. I mean, we use metal to dig through the Earth.
I mean, we've seen him atomic blast the shit out of other monsters, so like
Yeah. So okay, so
that's
there's that.
immediately out the window.
To also answer your other question on like why he did it, how he knew is because did you notice that the symbol made on the ground when he plugged in the
No,
axe?
I know why he did it. I know how he knew.
Yeah, it was like, and I
I
feel like
just
why he did it, I think it was just like him like, oh yeah, you got your little fancy axe. Why don't you come up here and just show me what you can do?
yeah,
Come
but
fight
like
me.
what I'm saying is the writing is sloppy to the point where like if there's a monster on the other side of the earth, why doesn't he just blast all the way through and like kill him instantly instead of like, oh, I'm gonna swim all the way over there and fight you?
Well, I
I
mean,
get it, it's for the sake of film, but you know,
like
it's
why
just
doesn't he
weird.
just blast somebody from there?
Yeah,
Oh, he doesn't know where he's at. I mean, the only reason why Godzilla knew where he was is because that I'm assuming that piece of because like notice how Godzilla only did it once he charged up the axe.
yeah, but it's been said that the monsters are linked, so they can sort of sense each other.
Yeah, but like sense and pinpointing is two different things. Like it's not exact precision. You're like I can
Yeah,
sense someone is here, stay alert. Somebody is here. It's never like oh he's over there. But it's like
yeah, but like
so think of it
there's
like a its own like kind of a like Radars like he's like I feel its presence, but it's not exactly where he was. However, this is
there's
a
nothing
unique.
stopping Godzilla from just taking pot shots until he gets something though.
Well, okay, no, see, and also because Godzilla is also a creature that thinks.
Sure.
So like you know how they're like, oh, but Godzilla's our protector. Why is he attacking? The places he's attacking because there's a bigger threat there. There's something
Yeah.
else that is there. That's after that. That's just and it's also like King Ghidorah, like skull that they were using to like make Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah, which is
So
weird.
yeah, so okay, so there was that. And to answer your questions about how he knew where King Kong was because I'm assuming Godzilla can also sense that radiation.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. All right. We're pause right here real quick. Give me 1 second. Well, I gotta take this.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're back. All right, sorry about that. I had to take the call. But as I said before, I could totally suplex Godzilla.
You cannot?
Actually, did you know that Superman fought Godzilla?
Yes.
And I think, well, okay, so let's brainstorm real quick. In the event like Godzilla's atomic breath, the scenario is
Mm-hmm.
that I'm gonna clock it up to him just being able to sense, and knowing where someone is too complete. Then you're aware they're there, you just don't know exactly where. But you're,
And I'm gonna chalk it up to bad writing.
I want to chalk you up to bad. Shut the hell up.
Oh, okay.
No, actually, well, it's neither here nor there. Well, okay, but Godzilla himself, in certain like other medias, apparently he can dunk on people.
Yep.
He can literally like slam dunk people, and he had that ridiculous drop kick that I was hoping would make it into the movie. That'd
God,
be
I
cool.
was that or like the tail swing,
Or
or like if
the
Kong would just grab him and swing him.
yeah, or like the thing where like he like uses the atomic breath to fly to different places.
What? He does that?
Yeah. So what he does is like he sticks his like tail underneath, like in between his legs, and he just
Mm-hmm.
faces himself down, and he blasts the atomic breath to propel him backwards.
That is incredible.
Yeah, so there was that. Also, a cameo from Jet Jaguar would have been cool, but I mean, I don't know about
Yeah.
the monster licensings and stuff. Like, I don't know who belongs to what. So,
Yeah.
but I will say that Godzilla himself as a monster in that movie, you rarely saw him. Like,
Yeah.
you didn't see him out of like important like stuff that he was doing his own thing. He was just like, yeah, man, fuck all y'all. I'm gonna go to Hong Kong and fuck shit up over there. Meet me when you guys are done
Yeah.
doing your arbitrary bullshit.
Because people are like, oh, why is Godzilla destroying stuff? Like in the film, they're like, oh, he's going on a rampage. But no, he was specifically targeting
Certain
certain
areas.
things. Yeah.
Yeah, like, and the idea was like making like Mega Godzilla and have him being powered by energy. So for now, I don't know if it was for all the Mecha Godzillas, but I know
Mm-hmm.
there was one that was being piloted by a woman in a fighter jet,
Mm-hmm.
and that Godzilla itself was the skeleton from an older Godzilla was used as a base for building the next Mecha Godzilla. But
Mm-hmm.
apparently, the soul of that Godzilla still resided in the machine itself, and they had like a psychic link where they had to like work with each other.
Yeah.
I know this sounds like a bunch of like nonsense that I'm making it up, but I promise that's just how that like things are. So that was that, and then there are different variations of Mechagodzilla. Like what I
Yeah.
believe what we saw could be a prototype of Mechagodzilla.
Yeah, like the first version of him, and then like they're like, oh well, this one lost, so we're just gonna redo him.
Yeah, and then, like Space Godzilla shows up.
That would be insane. And they do Mechanicon.
Mechanic. Mm,
It's so stupid it can work.
it could, and I, that sounds pretty funny. Not gonna lie, Mechanicon, but it's just King Kong with like a cybernetic eye and like a big iron glove.
Oh no, Mechanicon is a thing. It exists.
No, I know, but I'm thinking like how King Kong was just like, oh, he's got cybernetics now, but all we did was just add like a basic nonsense onto him that doesn't really make him mechanical.
No, but they wouldn't have to alter Kong himself. They would just like make a whole brand new robot of Kong, which is what Mechanicon is. He looks so goofy though, like his original design.
No, I believe you, but see, the thing is though is that, oh wait, what the hell? Give me 1 second, I need to fix my mic.
Uh-oh.
Okay, just making sure. God, this mic's being weird. Should have bought another one.
Also, did you see what I sent you?
No, I didn't see what you sent me. I will
You
try
should
not to.
check.
I should try not to look at my phone when we're doing the.
Okay, well, this is important, so look.
All right, I'm looking. All right, gonna look at what you sent me. Doop 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 boop. Oh my god, it's
Yeah,
Mechanicon. He looks so goofy.
he does. I want it in a movie, though.
Is that American Kaiju saying USA?
Yes.
All right, okay, that's a thing. But if I had to guess, You think Superman can take out Godzilla?
No, they'd fight and they'd be like, "Oh, I see you're also a protector of the people, so
Not from this earth.
let's join teams."
No, I feel like as
And
strong
then they
as
fight Space Godzilla.
as strong as Godzilla was, I feel like Superman probably come in just like one shot him.
Mm,
Like absurdly strong Superman just comes in just like, but like not to hurt him, but knock him out.
yeah,
And then
I mean Superman would be quicker.
yeah, I feel like the more reasonable one would be King Kong, and I think the only person who would probably be able to talk to him is Martian Manhunter and possibly the Flash, since he knows
Yeah,
gorilla sign. Well, is Kong a gorilla?
he's an ape.
He's an ape, a great ape,
Is
a
a
great
gorilla
Saiyan
an
ape.
ape? I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know enough about primates.
What if like a Saiyan ape showed up and just like mistaken Kong as a Saiyan, so they start
Yeah.
backing him up and like putting Godzilla in a headlock, and like he does the atomic breath, and it's just Vegeta doing the Gatling gun or like his own version of the breath, and just
Yeah.
like blasted halfway through, and like just Kong just stomach checks him, just. Ugh!
Yeah,
But like, can you imagine that? Just like them beating the crap out of him, like just
that would
like
be
they
hilarious.
that they jump him like West Side style, just like. And who's the king
That-
of monster? Who's the king of monsters? Just like break a building on his head.
That sounds like a robot chicken like sketch.
Or like the Dave Chappelle one where he uppercuts that one dude's
Yeah.
mask on head. And he's like, ha! And it's just
Yeah.
like them taking turns kicking him. And then like Kong slipped him like the equivalent of like a 20 in like their currency. And they just do like
Yeah.
a crazy little fist bump and he takes off.
Sure.
But to be fair, I think a Saiyan, like a Super Saiyan, probably could handle the atomic breath.
Yeah.
Like, and beam blast wise. I know like Goku's probably like, we gotta hit it with the spirit bomb. No, we can't. He's just a giant like lizard thing. He's just radioactive. We gotta hit it with the spirit bomb. Like, no,
Yeah.
we don't gotta hit it with it. There's still innocent people there. The Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
And then Godzilla's like, who's balls? Oh my god. No. But before like we ended, but overall, I enjoyed the movie. I really
Yeah.
did. I came to see giant monsters fight. I saw giant monsters fight. I was not disappointed.
Sure.
We did see other kaiju's in there, like other, or what are they called? Apex Titans or like Alpha Titans?
I don't know.
They're calling them Titans. Like they didn't really directly call them kaiju's. And
Yeah.
I think at one point the one guy who was in the other Godzilla movie was like calling him Gojira or Gojira, and they're like, oh, it's Godzilla, blah, 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 whatever. Right? But I would like to see some other talks of other kaiju's. Like I know we had King of the Monsters and stuff, but I kind of would have liked to see a little bit more other, just even bare mentions. Like I said, Jet Jaguar and other things, but
Yeah.
that's just nitpicky. That's just me being, me. I understand that
Well,
there's something
I'm sure that they will continue with like new
other
foes
monsters.
every time. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you can't just blow your load all in one go. Actually, yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So before we go off, okay? Let's just go up against. Okay, so King Kong, I guess, kind of lost. He lost to.
No, he died. He just straight up died.
He almost got his ass kicked. So Godzilla wins this one.
Yeah. He died and he got revived.
All right. So Godzilla versus Superman.
Godzilla.
What? Why?
I don't know. 'Cause I want to piss you off.
Superman. Okay, let's stay away from that. Okay, Godzilla versus any numerous numbers of Megazords.
Godzilla.
Okay, Godzilla versus Ultraman.
Ultron.
Motherfucker, you say Ultraman right now, or I swear to God.
The Jaguar.
Essentially, that's probably what Jet Jaguar is.
Yeah, he's similar to Ultraman. Kinda.
Voltron.
Ultron.
Do you think Voltron can take out Godzilla?
No. Of course not.
They're like, all right, team,
Ultron could.
let's do this. And it just like blows a hole through them.
Yeah.
And like the entire machine stops. Is like, Godzilla's like, you're not gonna fight me? And then like another monster comes over and whispers in his ear. Oh, were they all in the middle of his chest? Ooh. Oh no.
God, that'd be hilarious.
Like it's just like, wait, are they in his chest, in Voltron's chest, or are they in Voltron's head? Like,
I think they were just in different spots.
Were
But then
they?
again, I haven't seen Voltron in forever.
Okay,
So
we could transfer that over to like Power Rangers, and then
sure.
he's like, ooh, okay, uh, sorry about that. I didn't know all y'all guys were in the chestal region.
Yeah.
He's like, I thought you guys were like maybe in the head or something.
Yeah.
Whoops. And I can imagine like an underground fight club in the Hollow Earth. Like, all right, guys, in this corner we have the King of Monsters himself and reigning undefeated champion, Godzilla.
I mean, Godzilla got the shit beat out of him by Mechagodzilla. But at that point, he was already tired.
Yeah, he already beat the. He already
Kong.
he's like mixed up like Kong a while ago. You know, and Kong did give him a good fight.
Yeah, Mechagodzilla just comes out of nowhere and just like sucker blasts them.
Yeah, pretty much. But so we can go with that, and it's like Godzilla is like, and in this corner, off-brand, Megazord, Voltron. He's like, no, I came first.
Yeah.
Or like just other creatures. Because I'm not well versed in I know there's a channel out there. Matt McMuscles did an episode on Godzilla 24. Oh, Godzilla on the PS4.
Yeah, the bad one.
So he did a quick little or what happened on it, and there's a guy channel who I don't remember his name is talks about a bunch of kaiju, so you can actually check his channel out. Go check out Matt McMuscles, and then go check out that channel.
Yeah, there's a channel called Wikizilla who covers like a bunch of kaijus.
Was that him? Was that the one on the?
I don't know. I didn't watch the video.
Damn it, Robert.
But I just know I subscribed to Wikizilla, and I know he covers kaijus like really in depth.
Yeah, but if you also want to see someone else nerd out about kaijus, you can go at Matt McMuscles' channel. Watch out his what happened on it. All right, and before we end this episode, me and Robert are gonna record ourselves in monster costumes. Robert, you can be King Kong, I'll be Godzilla, and we're gonna fight in the middle of the street.
We will not.
Right, and I have like a weird inflatable dinosaur suit, and I just glued a bunch of hair to you.
I would question why you would have a dinosaur suit.
And I give you a fire axe. All right, you ready? You're like, no, I don't want to fight. And like I just take one in the gut, like
Yeah.
Someone call my mom.
It's like I told you I didn't want to fight, and you're like, yeah.
And it's like I just sucker punch you, like drag you out of your chair. You just Oh man, that'd be. I'm pretty sure we get arrested.
No, we would.
Well, unless we declare the trial by combat.
Yeah.
But then we have to use our fists. We'll just wear sock and boppers, or boxing gloves.
Okay.
Or just like tape chickens to our hands. We do it.
We cannot.
All right. Well then, I hope everyone enjoyed the episode. I hope I was just stammering on about like Godzilla and BS and stuff like that. Overall, I did enjoy the movie. Robert's very critical.
I liked it.
But
I mean, I didn't love it, but like it was fine.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time for Mortal Kombat when that movie finally comes out.
Yeah.
In a month. In a month. Hopefully it comes out. I want to see it.
In like 3 weeks.
But I hope everyone enjoyed the episode. Go ahead and check out the other stuff we have on the channel. Comment down below your favorite kaiju. And
mine's Ultron.
All right. Well, if you don't hear from Robert in the next episode, you know what happened.
Yeah.
All right, and yeah, hope everyone enjoyed the episode. Had a good day, and we will see you guys next mission. Bye.
Bye.